Here's a quick sneak peek of what you're going to find inside. I know you're going to love it. It's Donna from Hollywood, California. It's not just paint, it's art by Donna. And I'm going to paint the sides of just the edges of my canvas here in some black. I'm going to be doing a Chaos Dutch pour today. I'd like to welcome you to another Friday with Friends, and if you haven't had a chance to see Joanne Ralston art, Acrylic Creations by Jay Whitty, Cynthia Porter Studio, please go back. All their links will be below in my description. Be sure to tune in next week. We have a very special guest, and it's going to be a surprise guest. So look forward to that next week. And I do promise, as you can see here, that yes, these are the last time you will have to see these colors together. I did finish up all the leftovers from these paints, and we will go on with different colors for next week, I promise. In retrospect, looking at this painting now, I probably should have taken half of the paint off, or at least a quarter of the paint, and put some black up on the top, but I didn't do that. What's that saying? Hindsight is 20/20? Another thing I think I should have done here is put a little more of that black paint on. I have no idea why I used my finger on that, because I think I did have paints on my finger, and that may have caused my problem with the ending, with the end result of this painting. That is one of my thoughts anyway. If I can take a moment of your time, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you can please subscribe now, I would really appreciate it. And if you are subscribed, if you can please leave a comment, I would really appreciate it. I thank you for coming each and every week. I am grateful to each and every one of you, new and old. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Without you, I would not be here. So please take a moment, and I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and I hope you enjoyed this week's Friday with Friends. And look below, check out the links to the other ladies who were here this week. And don't forget, next week we have a special guest, and it's secret so far, but you may want to check out during the week. You never know. we might let that secret out. So this concludes this painting, and it was certainly a labor of love. It took me quite a while to figure this out. As you can see in the coming up wet results, it is absolutely stunning. I love how it came out. This wet results, the wet results are really just beautiful. If you look at all that shimmer and shine in there, it really, the cells and just how beautiful it came out. I did keep cleaning up my sides. I know I had a lot of paint on here, and I did clean up my sides constantly, although for some reason it still kept moving up. What confused me in the dried results is it seemed like some of my paints may have sunk down, and this is where I'm going to ask for some advice out there. Maybe you can help me in explaining what happened to this painting. So I'm going to give you some orientations, and then I'm going to give you also I put it in a program. So this is the dried results, and look how beautiful this came. This is the top part where all the paint was, and then this is what happens. And this looks like where I used the airbrush. So I can't tell if the black went over my paints when I used the airbrush. I'm a little confused as to what happens here. Although it does look beautiful. I'm curious if you like orientation 1, 2, or 3. 3 is where I put it in a program and I painted over it in black just to see how it would look in black. So 1, 2, or 3 in my comments below. And this is Donna from Hollywood, California, signing off with love, light, and laughter. Have a great week, everyone. Please come back again, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now. Be safe out there.